Eaglon Prime review, testing the platform after hearing about it everywhere. Hi guys, welcome back to my video. So lately I kept seeing Eaglon Prime mentioned more and more online, and after ignoring it for a while, I finally decided to test it myself to understand whether it was worth the attention or just another broker with good marketing behind it. Funny enough, support was one of the first things I checked on Eaglon Prime. I sent a few simple questions before depositing, mainly to see how they replied. The answer felt natural and not overly scripted, and that honestly made the whole platform feel a bit more reliable from the beginning. At least that's from my perspective. After that, I moved into the platform itself. Eaglon Prime has a setup that feels accessible from the beginning. Nothing looked overly technical or intimidating, which honestly I appreciated. Some brokers try too hard to impress with thousands of windows and tools everywhere, and in practice it just becomes messy. Here, the layout felt cleaner and easier to manage during trading sessions. One thing I noticed quickly is that Eaglon Prime doesn't focus only on forex pairs. There are also commodities, crypto, CFDs, and indices available, so the platforms feel more flexible overall. On one side, that's useful if you trade different markets depending on the week. Security-wise, Eaglon Prime includes account verification and standard login protections, which at least gives you some confidence that the basics are properly covered. The registration process was smoother than I expected to. Verification didn't take forever and deposits were simple enough. I always test withdrawals early because that part tells you more about a broker than the homepage ever will. In my case, the process worked normally, not lightning fast, but not problematic. Something else that I liked about Eaglon Prime was the general stability while using charts and navigating between sections. I didn't run into freezes or weird loading issues during testing, which honestly happens more often than people think with trading platforms. That said, there are still a couple of areas where I think Eaglon Prime could improve. Educational content feels a bit limited compared to some bigger names in the industry. So if you're completely new to trading, you might end up looking for extra learning materials somewhere else. But if you already have some experience, then this probably won't be a major issue. Overall, my impression of Eaglon Prime was more positive than I expected at the beginning. The platform feels stable, account management is simple enough, asset variety is decent, and the whole experience comes across as less overcomplicated than many brokers I've tried recently. So anyway guys, that's it for the video about Eaglon Prime. If you already tested Eaglon Prime too, let me know your thoughts in the comments because I'm always curious to compare experiences. And of course, feel free to subscribe to the channel for more reviews like this.